Hello there, my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald, bringing you your love reading for August 19th through the 26th, 2021. And as we get started here, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button below so that you're in the know of all of the new content as it is released, so you do not miss a thing. And as I tap into your energy, of course, we use the, my spirit guide, we use the traditional Rider-Waite deck. That's just my favorite deck. It's my go-to, and that's just what I use. So I'm really feeling, Libra, the word enchantress is coming through. So I'm feeling as though either you have been put under a spell or you're about to put a person under a spell, right? I feel as though you might not be feeling the best at this point in time, okay? I feel like it's working through some of your subconscious stuff, right? Like a tale of two worlds, kind of working with the light and the dark and overcoming some of that dark stuff, right? Going through that dark night of the soul, perhaps, as you're working through some of this stuff. Whatever's coming up, it's important that you work through that so that you can release that, so that you're able to finally come into your own and attract what it is that you want in your life, okay? So it's not going to be the best week perhaps for you, Libra, but it's definitely important. It's really necessary as you work through some of this stuff to bring in like a better version of love for yourself, right? And so it's about rewriting your story a little bit. So we move into Thursday, Friday, today, tomorrow, actually, with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And I really feel with this that, you know, I'm hearing like that merry, merry, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? I'm feeling as though you're feeling like this garden isn't growing and it isn't fruitful. And so you're kind of taking a look at things and you're wondering, you know, why isn't it growing and how can I change things up? And with this, I'm feeling like, listen, you know, things aren't always as they appear. And I feel as though you might have even met somebody where surface level things look good, but there's just something, maybe you can't put your finger on it, or maybe you can, right? But there's something that's just a little bit off with this person, I want to say. The word oddity kind of comes through. So with this, I'm feeling like there's like a strange trait, perhaps, that is something that bothers you, okay? And I'm feeling it has something to do with the mouth. So either they have like vulgar language, maybe they have a big mouth, maybe they talk loud. There's something with that, or maybe they chew with their mouth open. There's something with the mouth there that I'm really feeling is like annoying to you, and it's kind of repulsive. The word disgusting kind of comes through with that, so you're just like feeling like that's a turn off. I mean, otherwise I feel like this person looks good on the outside. They might have, you know, everything else put together in their life, and so like you're thinking, gosh, if I could just get past that, this person could be, you know, something that I could work with in terms of trying to build a relationship. And so it's kind of like what wins out. Spirit's asking what wins out. And so, you know, overall, I feel like they have like all of your desired traits except that one thing. If you could just get past that, like one thing, you know, for the most part, they look good. And so, you know, I feel like you're wanting that garden to grow, right? And so we move into the 21st, 22nd this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, with the High Priestess. And so with this, you know, I feel like there is a character flaw maybe that starts to present itself. And so with this, I'm feeling like there could be you know, maybe you're feeling like this person, their personality overall, you know, they could be a little bit greedy and something like that, right? Like I'm hearing like walk personality, talk personality, like the lyrics to that song, it's like an older song. You know, there's something about their personality that also starts to show up for you over time. You start to see, and it's starting to show up for you. And with the High Priestess, it's important to be mindful of the fact that like you know all, you see all, And so there's like the light and the dark there for this person as well. And you see both sides, and it's about combining both of those things and seeing this person as one whole, as you are as well. And you know, I think that it's inevitable here that out of the big picture, you know, bringing the light and the dark together, bringing that, making that third pillar with that, putting it, you know, together, it combines pretty well. I do feel like this feels pretty good for you, and so I feel like you're feeling like this could be something that could be extraordinary, and so you're wanting to try to work on things with this person. So because everybody has room to grow, and so moving into the 23rd, 24th, I do feel Monday, Tuesday, really big, wonderful energy with this. Great cards, guys. Great cards. Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Cups and the Sun card. Okay? So these three cards, they come out together, and I'm feeling like whatever this is, it's like destined almost, and you're feeling like maybe you can't hide it, you can't fight it, and so, you know, I feel like there's this distinct set of rules, or this moral code, so to speak, where like the two of you get together, and it's like you don't even have to speak it. It's like unspoken. It's like the two of you get together and you mesh pretty well in terms of how you work together. And like you don't have to set forward any type of standards. It just works. It just flows because you guys just have that same idea of how to live your life together. And so you both are very honest people, and maybe you both decide that you're not going to drink, or you know, something like that. So making sure that you have all of those standards, and so you have all of those things, and you don't even have to set that rule down or set those things forward in terms of establishing that foundation of that relationship. And I feel that feels really good. So like all of the important stuff is there. So I feel like you find this very suitable, but I think it's all of those little things, you know, those little things, those trivial things, you know, I feel like they're pretty insignificant. And I do feel like as you start to see some of those things show up, it won't feel as bad knowing that you have all of the bigger things in place, right? And so it'll be very easy to transition through some of those things as they show up, right? So I feel like also with this is really good time, Monday, Tuesday, for you to be focusing on things to do to take care of yourself and to fill up your cup, right? Because I think with this as well, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing all of the things that you need to do to take care of yourself, because as you do those things, it's going to be more attractive to the other person. It's going to allow them space to do what they need to do to take care of themselves as well. But I think too, through this, there could be a chance maybe even where you know, you could be meeting somebody new even. So that's could be specific for somebody as well, through like yoga specifically. Spirit even mentioned like the corpse pose, and so that's the one where you're like laying on your back. It's like the end of your yoga session, and it overall decreases your anxiety, increases our spirituality, decreases our stress and our fatigue and things like that. And so this is like a place where you might actually meet somebody if you're doing yoga, or maybe Spirit's encouraging you to get into yoga. So those are some things that can help you to balance your energy and you know, to start to fill up your cup, so to speak, so that you're bringing good things to the table in terms of a healthy, balanced relationship. As we move into the 25th, 26th with the Page of Cups here, I definitely feel as though you're feeling maybe like you've hit the jackpot, you're feeling lucky, maybe you feel like you're leaving it up to chance a little bit. I do feel like you're feeling like this is like luck of the draw, right? Like maybe you're not necessarily looking for love. You're not trying to control the outcome of things, which is good, right? Like you've set your intentions, you've asked Spirit for what you want, and you're leaving it open. You're being open, right? With that cup, and he's holding it out. You're being open to what Spirit is showing you. And I think that that's really important, but also you have to be mindful that there are certain things that you have to do if you are looking too, right? And so I do feel with this that this is like an opportunity that might present itself, not necessarily even just, for somebody meeting somebody at yoga, but like, I feel like somebody could literally like bump into your cart or something at a grocery store, and I feel that this person is somebody that you're going to take notice of because they dress kind of peculiar. Maybe they're very tall as well. Darker hair, glasses. This is what I'm just feeling with this, okay? It doesn't, that's probably a very specific message for somebody, but I feel like this person is very unique, and this person will then strike up a conversation with you, and I feel like, like so dressed peculiar, like in a Hawaiian shirt, and maybe even like looking at pineapples. I'm feeling that, but very light energy, and I really like that, and so unique that it will leave an impression on you, because you'll be like, like, oh, okay, and it'll just like, it's light enough energy that you don't feel overwhelmed and anxious. And so it's good as you strike up that conversation with that, ramble back and forth with that person, or rant back and forth with that person, have that dialogue. That's a good thing, because you're doing it from a lighthearted point of view as well, because you don't feel threatened by this person, right? And so that's a good thing. And that's just what I feel with that. So overall advice here, Libra, for the week, I get the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this looks like somebody's being left out in the cold. It does look a little dark and maybe a little bit gloomy, but again, that's working through some of the stuff. So pay attention to what comes up for you this week as you move through the week. What emotions come up for you in certain situations? Are you feeling like you're not feeling confident? Are you feeling like you want to work on something in terms of your wellness or your health so that you feel better physically? Pay attention to those things, because if you start to do those things and you start to feel better, then you're going to carry that over in terms of your body language and how you carry yourself, because confidence is key, right? So I feel like with this, 5 of Pentacles, what I feel with that all is, Spirit is like allowing me to feel this anxiety. And it's like you're stifled for air, like so much anxiety. And so I feel overall, as you move into energy where you are expending energy into exercise or doing things like yoga to help yourself to maintain some balance energetically and to improve your overall mental well-being as well, I feel like you're filling yourself up emotionally. You're filling your cup up in terms of your self-worth, making sure that you're feeling secure in yourself so that you're bringing that to the table to offer that to somebody when you have an interaction with somebody, right? So that when you do have that interaction, it feels more lighthearted, like as in that grocery store when that person approaches you. It's lighthearted because you feel confident, right? And it's not as, I have to have this and I don't have it, right? It's coming from a place of ease and grace, right? And there's much more flow to it. So you're more allowing, you're more open. And so you're coming from a place of feeling strong and confident, and not from a place of not feeling that way. Because when you're not feeling that way, you're leaving yourself open to be taken advantage of. So there are some dynamics in which you can get yourself in when you're not feeling good, that people can take advantage of you in an emotional way, and it will leave you open and vulnerable to being hurt. And so that's what we want you to focus on, Libra, is filling up your cup so you can be nice and strong and feel good. And that's what we should focus on this week. Okay, Libra? So I do so hope that this reading helps you. As always, take what resonates for you, leave the rest. Not all general readings can resonate for everybody, but if you're interested in your own personal reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. You can hit me up at enchantedemeraldny@gmail.com, or you can hit me up at the website below, book a reading, and I'll put that in the description box. As always, you can feel free to follow me on Facebook. I do some daily readings as well, and I will be back with another read for you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Take care.